Right, so 2025 whitebait season kicked off finally. Down here, where I am, the weather was pretty shit, and literally at the moment it's the 23rd of the 9th, Tuesday, and the weather's probably been the best in the last 2 days that it has been, and the chances of getting out are pretty good. Quite a few people got out yesterday, and I've got out today. I don't really want to talk about what the weather was doing and all that sort of stuff. What I am interested in is the fact that this year quite a few of the Maori fellas from work and anybody who's applied for the new numbers apparently got to go whitebaiting in August, and they're going to whitebait right through November as well. So it's kind of interesting that the rest of us, I mean every other culture in New Zealand, Pākehā, Indian, Asian, everybody is not allowed to go until the 1st of September. And of course, you know, when you do get weather events like that, it really stuffs everything up. But I'm quite concerned about the discrimination thing that's going on between here in New Zealand between the government setting rules that discriminate against others and let some people go do whatever they like or carry on in the same vein, but putting people at disadvantage. And it is discrimination. It's just blatant discrimination. And I mean, to be perfectly honest, where does it stop? Do you ban all Indians from eating food in a curry house, for example? Like, how stupid could it possibly be or get? If you're going to start down that road of allowing the Maori population to start catching all the fish or taking all the powers and excluding everybody else from everything, where do you stop? Like, where do you draw the line? Where is the line drawn? So in the last time that I've been living in New Zealand, which is basically from day zero, I've seen huge amounts of change regards to New Zealand citizens being cut out of everything that they used to do. And it's not about the quantities and stuff, it's about who can make money from it. For example, most of the guys that went out whitebaiting, they're sitting on benefits that I know of. Some of them, there are the odd few that work, but some of them are getting benefits from taxpayers, catching whitebait all through August and then selling huge quantities of it tax-free. If you're going to attack Destiny Church and all those other ones for not paying taxes for the exclusive brethren and that, then you have to apply the same rules to everyone. And this business about excluding some people and giving others the rights to do things it's really bad. And you see overseas now with the Palestinians and the Israelis and that, you see these huge fights going on because one lot is excluded from everything and the other lot have got everything. And you just end up with, a bunch of people being kidnapped and murdered, and then there's a huge war. Like, our government and our officials and stuff like that, they really aren't competent to be in those positions, and they should be immediately removed, and maybe put some young people in and get them to treat people with some respect and have some proper laws and enforce those laws. It's just insane the way things are going. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that, oh yeah, that's right. Oh, this is hilarious. The Fish and Game changed the licenses this year, and so they've discriminated against my wife going fishing unless we have a kid that we can put on the license and call it a family license. We've been getting a family license for, a long time for trout fishing and salmon fishing and that, and I fail to understand how we're not a family and how you can discriminate against us and say you're not a family because you have you and your wife and your kids aren't gonna go fishing and you're not gonna put them on the license. Like, again, the discrimination is getting out of control, and it's gonna keep on rotting from the top down until everything's gone. You won't be able to hunt or fish or do anything in this country. They're excluding people from doing anywhere, going anywhere, driving anywhere, walking anywhere, doing anything. And it's where discrimination becomes very serious. It becomes not a word anymore. It becomes a lifestyle change that destroys people's lives and actual life that they suddenly don't have anymore, and they just become slaves like they had in Egypt with just, if you don't work, you die, and that's it. And they just leave you sitting there on the side of the road until, like, is that really seriously what everybody wants this country to be? Is that what you believe, that your children are going to come up and inherit what you've had? Because they're not. They're going to lose everything. And the word that's going to make them lose everything is going to be discrimination. So I believe that all the races in this country need to be treated fairly, and somebody needs to do something about that. It's not going to be some guy out there whitebaiting trying to catch a whitebait or 4 or 8. But yeah, man, this is getting bad, eh? If there's a decent amount of people that are watching this, you want to take serious notice of the fact that you're going to lose everything, and that your children are going to lose everything, and the word discrimination is going to take it all from them. I feel very sorry for the kids growing up, very, very sorry for them. I have heard a lot of them, and I do know a lot of them heading to Australia. If there's nothing but slavery left in this country and rich people lording it over others, then why don't you just leave? Go to Australia. Don't bring your skills here. Don't bring what you've learned here. Don't work here. Don't stay in this country. It's a absolute shithole, and very fast becoming a really big shithole. So anyway, anybody else out there whitebaiting, good luck today. It's actually turned out to be a nice bloody day, except for the wind. Okay, cheers, that's it for me, signing off.